A number of speakers have already spoken about very important concepts that relate to our beliefs as Muslims. We live in a time of trials and tribulations. Not a day seems to pass except that a new trial or tribulation emerges in front of us and we become responsible in relation to it. Whether we are students of knowledge, whether we are imams in masajid, whether we are the ones who deliver the khutbahs on the manabir, or whether we are those that gather in the gatherings of the ulama and listen to their words. Wherever we are as a Muslim, in whichever sphere we are, with whichever rank of responsibility we have to face and tackle these issues. In the hadith of the Messenger SallAllahu ta'ala Alayhi wasallam, narrated by Sayyidina Mu'adh ibn Jabal radiyallahu ta'ala anhu. And this narration is mentioned at the very beginning of the work As-Sawa'iq al-Muhriqah of Imam, a true Shaykh al-Islam, Ibn Hajar al-Asqalani rahmatullahi ta'ala alayhi. And he places this hadith and says it is one of the reasons, or was the impetus for him writing that book in refutation of those that disparage the Sahaba Ikiram ridwanullahi ta'ala alayhim ajma'een. And this narration, when a person hears it, he should ask himself regarding where he stands in relation to this narration. In particular, those that have responsibilities in relation to the Ummah, in relation to Muslim communities, wherever they be, they should ask themselves where they stand in relation to this narration. The Messenger SallAllahu Alayhi wasallam mentioned, إِذَا ظَهْرَتِ الْفِتَنُ أَوِ الْبِدَعُ وَصُبَّ أَصْحَابِي فَلْيُظْهِرِ الْعَالِمُ إِلْمَهُ فمن لم يفعل ذلك فعليه لعنة الله والملائكة والناس أجمعين ولا يقبل الله له صرفا ولا عدلا أو كما قال النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم. The Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam mentioned, when the fitan emerge, or the narrations, the bid'ah, the innovations, when the tribulations or the innovations emerge and become apparent, and the companions are cursed ridwanullahi ta'ala alayhim ajma'een. And in some narrations of this hadith it is mentioned that the final part of the ummah curses its first part. And these are realities that no one can escape from. They are occurring. Fitan are emerging. Corrupt innovations are being presented as the truth to the Muslims. The companions are being cursed ridwanullahi ta'ala alayhim ajma'een. The people of this time are cursing the early generations. The Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam informed us, فَلْيُظْهِرِ الْعَالِمُ عِلْمَهُ. Then a person who has knowledge, one who has knowledge, he should make his knowledge apparent in relation to these matters. And a grave warning has been placed for those that remain silent. In the hadith it is mentioned that whosoever does not do this, فَعَلَيْهِ لَعْنَةُ اللَّهِ, then upon him is the curse of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. وَالْمَلَائِكَةِ, the curse of the malaika. وَالنَّاسِ أَجْمَعِينَ, and all mankind. The curse of all mankind is also upon that person. And it is mentioned at the end of the hadith that Allah will not accept from that person that remains silent when he had knowledge regarding those matters. He will not accept from him صَرْفًا وَلَا عَدْلًا, neither a great deed, a obligatory action according to some of the scholars in the mentioning of the meaning of this hadith, and neither a supererogatory deed, a voluntary deed. His deeds will not be accepted because he remained silent upon the innovation that manifested, upon the discord that was present amongst the Ummah, and he did not clarify it. Many a person says that you always speak about, that the scholars always speak about these issues all the time, and they're always mentioning, and some people say they are always criticizing people because of their views. I ask you that if you reflect upon this hadith, what is the burden that is resting on the necks of those that have sought knowledge, are seeking knowledge, that have taken positions within masajid as imams, have taken positions in masajid as khutaba? What kind of responsibility is on their necks, such that if they do not speak on these matters and they do not clarify these matters, there are people that are subject to the la'na of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, There are people that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will not accept from them neither obligatory actions nor supererogatory voluntary actions. This is a reality that each and every one of us, whatever capacity in terms of our responsibilities inside the community to the Ummah, whatever responsibility we are holding, we need to deliver it. We need to deliver it. We need to go away from these lectures today carrying the correct understandings of Islam and deliver those correct understandings whenever the need arises, whenever fitan raise their heads, and whenever a reprehensible innovation, bid'ah which is madmuma, whenever it raises its heads, we need to deliver our responsibilities. And unfortunately, there are many that are not delivering their responsibilities in relation to this matter. May Allah give us the tawfiq that all of us become people that live by this hadith and deliver our responsibilities in relation to the Muslim Ummah.
That is the day of requital. Whoever does an iota of a good deed, he will see its reward. And whoever does an iota, mustard seed of evil, he will see its punishment, he will face its punishment.